Greetings, Gunship here. Today I'm going to do a little video about how I edit videos, but more importantly, how do you actually make a video in YouTube that you have recorded your game footage in HDR. So what do I mean by that? I have a HDR capable monitor, gives you more color, and you will know that by going into your Windows settings, and if you just type in HDR, you can go to HDR settings, and it should say use HDR is on and HDR streaming is on. So that's the kind of the way you know that you've got a HDR display. And I use a 4K LG Ultra Gear Plus monitor, and that's great. In DaVinci Resolve, and just to say which version I have, I'm currently running version 19, actually version 19.1.1 build 8. Hopefully when you watch this video you will have this version available or a later one. The way I record my videos by pressing Alt Z, I use NVIDIA's Shadowplay to record game videos with. And if you go to the settings there under video capture, what you're looking for is your output format. So as you can see, my quality is set to custom. Resolution for mine is 4K. Your resolution on your display might be slightly different. I set the frame rate to 30 frames per second, and the codec, which is the most important, is set for this HEVC thing, and it says HEVC is used for HDR 4K plus resolutions. Then you got a bitrate underneath. This is fine. So that's how the NVIDIA is set up. So I've gone into DaVinci Resolve. I just started a new project, so nothing has been set up in that yet. So first things first, I go to the little cog down the bottom right here, get to project settings. So the few things we have to set. So under the master settings here, I set it to Ultra HD, so you have that. Time frame, because I'm recording in 30, I'll set that to 30, so that will fit. And is there anything else we need to do here? No, I think that is all good. The next thing you want to set, you have to go over here to, it says color management. You leave it as a default up here, but under timeline color space, that needs to change. So scroll down a little bit, and you're looking for this Rec 2020 with 1000 nits. So you select that, and the color output, you just say the same as timeline. And then you click save. That's that done. Now we're gonna just make a simple video here. So I'm gonna go to my media pool, and I'll have some game videos for War Thunder. So there'll be some kind of enemy destruction event, and I'll just put that in here. What you immediately will notice is that this preview picture here is sort of a bit washed out. Somebody will say it's like milky in nature, but don't worry about that. That's how, unfortunately, you will edit your video. It will look like that. But I'm not going to mess with the color settings in here. We're just going to take another one as well. So we have two. Then I'm going to go to the cut bit, and then I'm just going to grab that one on the timeline, go to the end of that. So clearly me shooting something in the Schornhorst, and I'll just grab another bit of footage as well. So now we have a video. Obviously you will edit a video a lot more than that, but that's essential for what you need. Now the important bit is when you want to export this video again as an MP4 file. So we go to deliver down here, go to YouTube, and I'll do a 4K video. So the important bit here is the format. So I got my resolution. So video codecs In fact, in this one here, there is you can select it. I'll just say timeline resolution because that's what it is. And I got my 30 frames per second. That is fine. MP4 format is also fine. But the video codec, I change to AV1. That's the most compact. And then under encoding profile, that's the important bit here, you change that to main 10. And that's it. Now click that to add to the render queue. And it just needs to, let's call that HDR test 1. Save that. And I click on render all. And we'll just wait for that to go through. Got a fairly quick computer, so it doesn't take too long. Now I'll go and grab that video. I was doing that on my second monitor. Yeah. So you see this says HDR test 1 here, so double click on that. Yeah, but you're not a guy. And now that video is playing. And you can see the colors and everything are correct. In fact, you can see that the blue in the sky here is blue, where up here is all gray. So the video I have created is a HDR video. If I upload it to YouTube, the colors will show correctly and it will all be okay. So just a recap, because it took me a long time to actually get this to work. You set up your color space. I'll just pause this video here, because otherwise there's doubling of sound. So I'm going to move that and take that one away. So important bit here is your master settings. 30 frames per second, video bit color here is 10-bit. Color management, leave as a default. Change the timeline color space to Rec 2020 1000 nits. Output same as timeline. Cancel that. And when you are saving the file, go to YouTube. Make sure you change the video codec to AV1 and encoding profile to main 10, and you should be golden. And then you can create YouTube videos that when they have been uploaded to YouTube will both have a HDR version for people that has a monitor that can show up HDR, and it'll also create one for people with a normal monitor with a lower amount of colors, and it'll still look good as well. It took me ages myself to figure out how to do this in DaVinci, and this is the free version of DaVinci Resolve, by the way. So you know, it works. It's just when you're editing the video, unfortunately, the colors are going to look a little bit, yeah, grayed out. But at least the end result when you created the video is all good and done. Okay, hope that was useful. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye for now.